Okay, good morning, friend. Today we will discuss transmission system in automobiles. Okay, what is the transmission system in automobile? Okay, first let us see what is the definition of transmission system. Okay, transmission system is a mechanism which is used to transport the power from engine, to the differential or to the rear axle or rear wheel, known as a transmission system. Okay, transmission system is a mechanism which is used to transmit the power from engine up to the rear wheel. Okay, known as a transmission system. Okay, this mechanism consists of a number of linkages are together, then we will get the one mechanism. So this transmission system is nothing but this is the one types of mechanism which is used to transmit the power from engine to the rear axle. Okay, through the different types of linkages. Okay, let us see here. We are having the engine. Okay, what is the engine? Engine is a device which is used to generate the power. Okay, known as the engine, or engine is a device which is used to transfer one form of energy to the another form of energy. Okay, also known as a engine. Okay, here what happen in automobile engine? Here we are convert the chemical energy of fuel into the heat energy, and then heat energy is converted into the mechanical energy with the help of this engine. Okay, this is all about the automobile engine. In this engine we are generating the power. Okay, here we are having two types of engine. Okay, here we are having the two major types of engine. The first one internal combustion engine. Internal combustion engine. Second type, external combustion engine. Let us see what is internal combustion engine and what is external combustion engine. Okay, internal combustion engine means the combustion take place inside the cylinder, okay, or inside the engine. It is known as the internal combustion engine. And the combustion take place outside the cylinder or outside the engine. It is known as a external combustion engine. Generally we are using nowadays internal combustion engine in automobile sector. Now let us see the types of internal combustion engine. Okay, internal combustion engine. Here we are having two types. We will discuss two types. First one is spark ignition engine. Okay, spark ignition engine. Or another one, here one type spark ignition and another type compression ignition. Okay, compression ignition engine. Okay, what is SI engine and what is CI engine? SI means spark ignition engine. Okay, the combustion take place with the help of spark plug. Okay, here we are having the air and fuel mixture, and we are burning air fuel mixture with the help of spark plug. That is known as a spark ignition engine. And in compression ignition engine, here the combustion of fuel take place with the help of hot gases. Okay, hot gases known as a compression ignition engine. In automobile sector we are using both one, SI engine and CI engine. Okay, in automobile sector we are using the both engine, SI engine and CI engine. Okay, SI means spark ignition engine. The ignition take place with the help of spark plug, and here fuel burning with the help of hot gases. Okay, means here we are using the diesel as a fuel. Okay, diesel as a fuel in CI engine, and here we are using petrol and gasoline as a fuel in SI engine. Okay, and here in CI engine we are using the diesel as a fuel. Okay, it is all about the engines. Okay, engine. Okay, we will generate the power with the help of SI engine and CI engine. Here we will get the mechanical energy. Okay, the engine is a device which is used to convert one form of energy to the another form of energy. Means here we are converting the chemical energy of fuel into the heat energy, and then heat energy is converted into the mechanical energy. Here we will get the mechanical power. Okay, then next device, here we are having clutch. Okay, so what is clutch? Clutch is a device which is used to connect the driven shaft to the driving shaft. Okay, the clutch is a device which is used to connect or disconnect driven shaft from the driving shaft. That is the function of clutch. Okay, then here also we are having the number of types of clutch: single plate clutch, multi plate clutch, centrifugal clutch, cone clutch. Okay, we will see in another video. No issue. Okay, we will see details about the clutch in another video. Next, here also we are having the gearbox. Okay, so what is gearbox? Gearbox is a mechanism or is a device which is used to change the speed or torque according to the requirement. Okay, sometimes we have required the more speed. At that time we have to change the gear. Okay, means sometimes we have required the more torque and less speed. Okay, means this gearbox is a device which is used to change the speed and torque according to requirement. That is a function of gearbox. Here now then we are having the universal joint. Okay, what is the function of universal joint? Here we are having the two universal joint. One is just outside the gearbox and one is just before the your differential gearbox. Okay, now see here what is the function of universal joint. Universal joint is also called as a Hooke's joint. Okay, let us see the function of universal joint. The function of universal joint is, means universal joint is used to transmit the power with change in angle also. Means we can easily transfer power with change in angle. Okay, with change in angle. That is a very important function. Okay, let us see the details about the details function of the universal joint. Here we will discuss in details. Okay, here this is a one axis, means this is a chassis axis. Here we are having the universal joint. Here we are having the suspensions. Okay, or one point. Here we are having the fixed joint, and this point is the position of universal joint. Okay, and from here we are connecting differential. This is the point of differential. This is the position of differential gearbox. Okay, and this is the position of fixed joint on the chassis. Okay, here we will connect this point to this point. Okay, means here we are having the position of differential and here we are having the position of universal joint. What happened? Okay, here this is a suspension. Okay, this is a suspension, means here this is a chassis. Here we are joining rear axle with the help of leaf spring. Okay, here we are having the number of leaf spring. Here we are having the position of differential. Okay, and here we are having the positions of universal joint, and here we are having the axle. Okay, then what happen when your vehicle is empty condition? At that time its distance is more. Okay, means distance from your chassis point, chassis to the rear axle, vertical distance, means distance from chassis to the rear axle, vertical distance is more when your vehicle is empty. At that time this angle is different. Okay, this angle is different, and when your vehicle is loaded, loaded, at that time what happen, this suspension or leaf spring is get elongated, means get trace, means here at that time angle is different, means this angle is decreasing. Okay, this angle is decreasing due to the stretching of the leaf spring. Okay, stretching of the leaf spring, at that time this angle is different, this vertical distance goes on decreasing. Okay, at that time this angle is different. Okay, this angle is different. Okay, so that is the function of to accommodate the angle, means here we have to transmit the power with the help of, this is propeller shaft. Okay, this is a nothing but your propeller shaft, this is your propeller shaft. So what happen, during the power transmission this angle automatically get changes due to the road conditions, और vehicle is empty, vehicle is loaded. ओके, सपोज आपका कोई व्हीकल है और जा रहा है और गड्ढे में जाए तो क्या होगा, ये एंगल चेंज होगा, आपका सस्पेंशन वहाँ पे काम करेगा और ये एंगल चेंज होगा विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू दिस हॉरिजॉन्टल लाइन, विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू दिस चैसिस. ओके, एट दैट टाइम this universal joint come into applications, this universal joint come into application. Okay, means it's having ability to transmit the power with change in angle also, that is the important function of the universal joint. Okay, then this is your propeller shaft. Okay, this is your propeller shaft. ठीक है, propeller shaft is used to transmit power from this point to this point. Okay, it is a device which is used to transmit the power from this point to this point. Okay, because distance is more, because here the engine position is on front axle and we have to transmit power to the rear axle. At that time we are using the propeller shaft, distance is more, that's why we are using the hollow type propeller shaft. Okay, now here also we are having the one more joints, that is known as a slip joint. What is the requirement of slip joint, or what is the function of slip joint? Already I told you here, suppose your vehicle is empty, so this distance is greater and this angle also greater. Okay, but when your vehicle is loaded, at that time this distance goes on decreasing, means your angle also goes on decreasing. Okay, and here this is when your vehicle is loaded, at that time this angle is alpha minus 1, suppose alpha minus 1. Okay, at that time what happened, this distance, the distance of propeller shaft or length from this point to this point, what happened, length goes on decreasing. Okay, are you getting, the length goes on decreasing because this distance is decreases in fully loaded vehicle. Okay, to accommodate this change in distance, okay, here we are having the spline joint to accommodate change in distance. Okay, here why we are providing the slip joint, to accommodate change in distance. Okay, due to the road condition, due to the vehicle is loaded or unloaded, at that time this slip joint come into applications. Okay, this is all about the slip joint. Okay, now here we are having the one more device known as a differential. Okay, so what is a differential? Differential is a device which is used to receive the power from this propeller shaft and it is transferred to the both directions, also having ability to change the power in 90 degree, also 90 degree. Okay, here we are having the angle 90 degree. Okay, what is the function of differential? To transmit, to take the power from this propeller shaft and transmit same power to the both wheel through this rear axle. That is the function of differential. Okay, Also, differential is used to convert the power in 90 degree. Okay, also suppose our vehicle is, this is our road, straight road, and our vehicle goes in a straight direction. At that time we should require same power at the both wheel. So what is the function of differential? It will transmit same power to the both wheel. Okay, this is a differential. Okay, same power transmit to the both wheel. Okay, that is our one condition. And when suppose our vehicle taking the left turn, okay, our vehicle taking the left turn, at that time what is the function of differential? There is one condition. When our vehicle taking a left turn, at that time we have required less speed in this left wheel and more speed in right wheel. Okay, at that time we have required less speed in left wheel and more speed in right wheel. Okay, so also differential is used to transfer the power according to the requirement. Suppose here we are having the n speed and our vehicle taking the left turn. So what this differential will do? Here differential transmit n minus 1 power to the left wheel and n plus 1 power to the right wheel. Okay, are you getting? Means according to the requirement it will transmit the power to the left wheel and to the right wheel. That is the function of your differential. Okay, that is the function of your differential. This is the transmission system of automobile. Okay, thank you very much.